Hello everyone, welcome back to Xdefiant. This time, we're playing it on Season 1. Now, I know I didn't make a video when it came out. My head hurt so bad. Plus, I was busy this week, considering it was the 4th of July. And happy 4th of July to everyone that's American watching this video, which is like 99% of you guys. So, they've added more master camos. The worst one, in my opinion, is by far Titanium Violet. My favorite one is actually probably this one, just because of the colors. But this is still really cool. Titanium Prisma. Just a rainbow that's, animated. It's nice that they added some more, objectives into the game. I just wish they would have made it a little bit different to acquire other than just using the gun, because it's a little generic and boring. The new operators, if you hit them in the head, it does body damage, and I know some people are like, oh, like whatever, just shoot them in the body, like it doesn't matter. But when you're using a sniper and you hit them in the head, it actually, ballistic helmet reduces the lethality of enemy headshots. I'll put a video up right now showing a comparison of a regular like Phantom getting hit in the head along with these guys. And as we can tell, the guys on the right, which is GSK, don't die to a headshot. If you're sniping and you hit somebody in the head, it makes no sense how you'd kill them in the body, but you won't kill them in the head. I mean, I guess because they're wearing more armor on the head. Whatever, all right? Along with someone who changes to DedSec. Now, they did receive a quote-unquote nerf, but the spider bot, that by far is the most annoying ability in the game, and they attempted to make it less annoying, but honestly I think they made it a little bit worse. So you know how sometimes if people deploy multiple spider bots, like let's say 2 people deploy a spider bot at the same time, they can latch onto that same person, right? Or they would. Okay, now that might be like, okay, that's a little annoying, right? You're damn right it is. But what they did was they made it so 2 spider bots can't connect to 1 person anymore. Only 1 can. And you might be like, oh, well, that's good. That's fucking horrible. I'm gonna be honest. That, like, thinking about it and not actually playing with it is fine. Like, that sounds like a great idea. Like, oh yeah, nerf it so it doesn't die 2 times as fast, or so it doesn't, get annoyed or quit the game. You can run a full stack of spider bots, throw them at the same time, and the whole enemy team is infected with a spider bot. So that means they can't shoot you, they can't throw anything, they can't use their ability, they can't do anything. And that can be applied to every single person on the team. With all that being said, I'm gonna hop a game of team deathmatch, and I will see you there. Alright, so as you guys can see, we are on Pueblito, and I'm using my golden AK. And there's a level 134 on the other team. I haven't played this game much recently because I just got bored, and I've, had the problem where a lot of other people are having, where it's, getting a little stale. As me and Jack mentioned last time in the BO6 video that we made about our wish list. But yeah, there's not much content within this game anymore. I mean, they did just update it to Season 1, but even then, I don't want to like level up a gun. I'd rather do some challenges and make the game feel, brand new and all that stuff. I don't want to just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Like, it doesn't have much replayability. I know I was like, oh yeah, it's the Call of Duty killer, whatever. Like, I said it had the potential. I don't think it's going to kill it straight away, right? They still have a lot to do on this game. Like I've just stated a couple times. I understand they're trying to be different from Call of Duty by, not replicating everything, like the camo challenges and all that stuff. But I honestly do believe the challenges for the camos make the game more replayable, because they have something to look forward to instead of just being like, yeah, I get to spam my broken ass AK over and over again every day, or my sniper rifle trying to get it gold. I don't know. It's just something about like getting 100 headshots and like 5 bloodthirsties. Like it adds, I don't know, an element to the game. It just makes it, I don't know, like less stale. As you can see, I have a gold AK, so the max level could be before. Now I just have a camo that's outdated a little bit, and it's kind of frustrating. Not being able to unlock the camos as quickly as I like, because the leveling system has changed. I will admit they did make it a little bit better, but like, come on, I don't want to play like 40 matches with the same gun when, Call of Duty taking like maybe 15 to 20, even like half of that. I mean, you do have to level up in COD, but not this much. Like, come on, man. 400 levels is a little ridiculous. And I thought, 100 levels is good enough to get to max. Like, I was cool with that. 150 even. I was like, all right, that's chill. Cool, because it doesn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long. Not they changed the oh my gosh. Not they changed the level caps. It doesn't have a good, like, when you unlock it, it feels great. Don't get me wrong. Like, it feels good, but only for like 2 seconds. Then I'm just, oh my god, that aim was absolutely the ass. Then I'm just like, well, what do I do now? I don't want to use another gun, because all of the guns in this game are super, like, people use meta guns, like the MP7, the AK, the ACR. There's not many weapons I can use. Plus, the new weapons are actually blocked by a battle pass, which thankfully they're free. It's not like you have to pay for the weapons, but it's just obnoxious having to level up another thing to get the gun. I'd rather just do some challenges or something to unlock it. That's one thing I think Modern Warfare 3 did actually do good, is making challenges to unlock the weapons instead of just like having to play the game. I get it's a lot easier, more accessible for people, but for content wise and replayability wise, like I've been saying, it is really, really frustrating. I just fucked that up. It is really, really frustrating because it doesn't give us like another, you know, quality of life thing, I guess. Not really quality of life, but I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't fulfill the role of what it's supposed to, in my opinion. Plus, people at the beginning of the game were saying that it was boring because there were only objective-based game modes. And I understand that. I think TDM is a good solo game mode, especially if you go on a streak and you level up your weapons really easily. It was very frustrating not being able to play, you know, something, you know, that didn't force you to fucking capture an objective to win the game. You can just get kills, which a lot of people actually just want to get kills, so it's a perfect game mode. That's why a lot of people play Team Deathmatch, because they don't care about the objective in FPS games. You should know that, because everybody that plays an objective game that has a lot of kills has like 2 seconds on objective time. So it's not like they're, you know, trying to win the game when they're playing the objectives, so might as well get them to win the game, you know, by doing what they were going to do in the first place anyways. That's another thing I want to bring up, is the intel suit in this game is super overpowered. I know they have a variant of that in Black Ops 6. I'm confident they'll make it work a little bit different. I'm confident they'll make it a little bit different in BO6 and not make it as overpowered or dominant within the game, because it is annoying seeing most of the people on the other team play the same person, because there isn't a widespread, you know, thing of abilities either, right? It's just the same shit. And of course, you know, intel suits, like, look at that. I can literally see where he is. He doesn't even know I'm behind him, like they did with BO4 with Recon. I hope they put that in BO6. I hope they don't just make, you know, the scan ability their main ability, you know what I mean, like how Echelon does, where their ult is a pistol but their main ability is a scan. That's way too unfair. Because this, I didn't even do anything to see people through walls. Usually you do that like as an ultimate, like BO4 did a great job, like I was saying. With Recon, his actual ability was the sensor dart, but his ultimate was to see through walls with his regular gun. Like, that makes sense. That's balanced. You don't have an OPS super powered pistol with a suppressor that makes it somehow a one-shot. You don't have that. You just have your regular gun and scanning technology. Like, it's nothing game breaking. Like, this class, this Echelon class, is literally dominating the whole of Xdefiant, because you can see literally everybody with one scan. It's not fair. Like, I think they should genuinely do some working on this. And you know, Spider-Bot, I get it's gonna take some time. I don't want them to completely rework it, but they've got to do some balancing changes where either the scan is it takes a little bit longer to refresh, or something, because it's just not fair earning a scan on every single player that's I guess it's within your vicinity, not every player around the map, like you know, Recon's was, or like the alt is on this character. I just want them to make it a little bit more balanced. Maybe shorten the range, shorten the time it takes to refresh. I know I keep mentioning balancing, but that's the main point of the video, right? Is to talk about what they need to do. The cool thing is, though, echelons counter echelons, so if you are scanning them, they won't show up on the minimap, actually. They'll only show up on the walls. I mean, even then, it's still annoying to get scanned every 2 seconds. Like that guy, I'm trying to look at the minimap for him, and I couldn't see him. I had to actually look at my screen. That is something I think BO6 is going to hold over it and probably sway me to play that a lot more than this game. I'm already so much more excited to play that. Maybe because I wanted a, you know, refreshing... oh, Jesus Christ. A refreshing FPS game. This did scratch that itch for me, but only for a little bit. You know, because it's still Call of Duty. Is still like, when you want to play that, there's no other game that does it as good. There's no one that does it as good as them. So if I'm playing this game or not, it's never going to scratch that itch until I play a COD game, whether that's the new one or the one that's out right now. But I also just want to play like the new iteration of Zombies, just so I can, you know, do something and make some content that's, you know, refreshing and has a lot more things or objectives to do within it. Like I said, I'm probably going to go for Dark Matter. I'm not sure whether that's the fucking Zombies mode or the multiplayer mode that I'm going to do it on. But I will be going for one of the Master Camos, or both. Who knows? If it's worth it, I'll do both. But if it's only worth it for one of them, I'll do one of them. And if I get bored enough, I'll do both. It just really depends. Like this ability that I'm about to use, the alt, makes complete and total sense why it shows everyone where they are. But I don't think I should have a fucking pistol that literally one-shots somebody. Like, what the fuck is that? It's a pistol. He has an AR. He's clearly gonna outgun my ass from any range. But since it's an ultimate, oh my god, that guy's a fucking loser. I will thank you guys for the support you've been having recently. We have gained around like 30 subs in the last like month or so. So I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate you watching this video. I'm sorry that I did ramble on about the same thing for like 30 times, but if you enjoyed it, make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and let me know what I should do next time. Anyways, it's been Breaking Bagels. I will see you in the next one.